Good.
First of all, could you explain to us what the hell we were just watching?
Yeah, I was just working with Coach Brown and the other coaches just on my arc and just keeping it consistent. We have a machine called Noah, and just kind of like numbers and like get around like 42. So yeah.
I didn't understand the scoring system. How does that work?
It's not really scoring. It just it works on your like your arc. So
Oh.
it scores like your arc. So
I see.
Like the
40.
trajectory?
Yeah, exactly. So when it's short, it's gonna be lower. So yeah, just working on that.
And this machine is called what?
Noah, I think it's Coach Brown. It's called Noah. Yeah, it's Noah. Noah.
N-O-A-H, like the Bible character?
You said what, sir?
N-O-A-H?
I think so. Like the Bible character. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What's the ideal degree? What's the ideal number that you're trying to hit?
Like at least 42 on the Noah. So, yeah.
Does that switch with every person based on your height and all that, or?
I think so. I think everyone's gonna have a different arc and score. So I think it all depends on the player and the shot.
So how is that all going for you? Working on the shot and improving it?
It's a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
I feel like someone's testing me, whether it's the basketball gods or someone else. But I'm just gonna keep with it, keep confident, and there's gonna be ups and downs. But I believe in it. They believe in it. So I'm just gonna keep on going.
Have you picked Keldon's brain about how he made that adjustment from so-so to being an excellent?
We talk about it a lot, and he always jokes around saying he really sees a young him in me because he literally went through the same thing. So I do pick his brain and ask questions, and he helps me a lot. So I think it's really good for me to have someone like that.
Has he told you what his secret was?
I think just stay with it and
repetition,
stay with it, and just be confident and just keep on shooting.
Everybody's shot and form is such a personal thing. It's kind of unique to each
Exactly.
person. Do you take it do you take it that way personally? Do you care if they kind of mess with it or tweak it, or is it yours? Or
I feel like of course it's gonna be personal, and unique, but I think I'm a type of guy who there's a ton of coaches that have been here for a long time, and they've seen all different types of shots. So I'm also gonna listen to them and work on my shot. And I know there's gonna be things that I have to do to make it better, and it's gonna help me stay more consistent and shoot them at a better rate. So I'm gonna stay with it, and someone's testing me, but we're gonna get there for sure.
When you were a young kid, who taught you to shoot, or was there anyone in particular that was kind of your shooting coach, or you just kind of pick up a ball and whatever felt natural?
It was just pick up a ball and keep it natural.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Is Coach Brown now, is he kind of your primary shooting coach at this point? We see y'all running a bunch of drills.
Yeah. Coach Brown and Coach Nielsen, they're my main two guys that I really work on, whether it's workouts or shooting workouts. But I think everyone puts on in, but those are the two main guys for sure.
How did you look when you look back on this trip? It was a little difficult, but what was your general assessment of the way the defense played?
But I think we were pretty soft, especially in the last two games. We wasn't physical. We weren't going for 50-50 balls. We weren't really communicating. So that's one thing that I think we need to pick up as a team. Defense, it's not individual. You can have one good defender, two good defenders, but if the team's not, playing together and in sync together, you're not going to be able to defend well. So I think, just as a team in general, we have to be more physical and more aggressive.
Is it difficult for y'all when you have so many guys who are in and out with injuries, you have a bunch of different lineups? Is it more difficult to get that communication down, whether it's on switches or pick and rolls or whatever it might be?
Yeah, I think it's always going to be a challenge, in and out, different players, but I think there's no excuse. We've all been here for a long time now, pre-season, before pre-season, so I think there's no excuse for that, and it's a thing that, it's a standard, so we have to do it.
Do you think you'll spend time guarding Zion tomorrow?
Definitely. I think,
What do you think about that matchup?
I'm really excited. He's a great player, so I think there's going to be a lot to learn, and, it's going to be a challenge, but I'm up for it, so I can't wait.
Do you remember watching him at Duke? That's really the...
Yeah, I remember watching him a little bit, and then we played in preseason, so I saw him a little bit,
That's
but
right.
yeah.
What did you think of him in the preseason?
Yeah, he's a big guy, athletic, so, going to have to stop that, but I'm excited.
You glad to see Pop back and his old self again?
I mean, he ain't really changed.
Yeah.
Nah.
Just back and healthy. And
Yeah, you know, definitely, you know, with everybody that we're around, you know, just health is key, you know, just making sure everybody healthy. So, you know, we're glad to see him healthy and, you know, he's still staying on it. So that's always a good sign.
was he, like you said, on you today? And
Yeah, I mean, that's Pop every day.
Yes.
If he's not on you, then you should be worried, you know what I mean? It was himself. I feel like he ain't changed at all. I mean, everybody get a little sick, so.
was that a little worried for a while the other night when you didn't know where he was, what was going on?
I know, I still don't know what it is, but I mean, Pop tough, so, you know, he's tough. So, you know, worried, I would say, you know, of course, like, you know, we want Pop to be healthy and in good health, but, you know, I know he's a tough guy and, you know, whatever it may be, he'll bounce back and be right back with us.
You guys, speaking about health, you guys have had guys rotating in and out of the lineups a lot lately. How has that affected it in any way, if it has, y'all's consistency on the court together, things like that?
You know, injuries definitely, you know, make you lose rhythm and things like that, but, you know, we just gotta keep fighting, honestly. You know, that's part of the season. You got injuries throughout the season, 82 games, long season, so I think, you know, we gotta continue to fight and continue to, you know, do what we do, play Spurs basketball, play with each other and things like that.
What do you guys take from that trip altogether? I mean, it's kind of a rough one.
Yeah, it's definitely a rough trip. You know, we checked out some film, see what we can do better, and we going to do that tomorrow. So, you know, it's just, you know, get better, honestly. You know, I mean, you know, we didn't play up to our expectations throughout the whole trip, but you know, it's just time to bounce back and get some wins.
Are there one or two areas in particular you're saying that's what we're focused on? That's
Defense. Defense got to be better. Physicality. You know, we got to play harder as a group. So that's what it has to be like that for us to win basketball games.
When you talk about defense, how important is it to be able to maintain that sort of, and going back to the consistency thing, getting to play together a lot so you know the communication on switches, on who's coming to help, on whose job responsibility is it?
Repeat the first part. You said the first part.
So having that consistency, having guys spend a lot of time on the court together from a defensive perspective, how important is that element of the defensive part?
Definitely important, building chemistry, building the team atmosphere. So, you know, hopefully we get guys back and we can get everybody out there. So, you know, even when we had different lineups, everybody's used to playing together. And just the main thing, just communicate. I feel like we're a team, we love being around each other off the court. So let it carry on to the court. Let's, you know, talk it up, have fun, play defense, and get after our opponent.
Jakob missed his first game of the season this year, but have you been just impressed with his toughness, his durability since he's been here with you guys?
Definitely. You know, he's consistent every game. You know what you're going to get every game. And, you know, all of us just got to continue to adopt that trait and continue to be consistent, and we'll be in good shape.